The leadership of NANS is holding an entrepreneurship and a capacity building summit. And it is one of its kind, very historic, and the first in the history of NANS. That is what we are holding here at the National Merit House today. Okay, currently we are faced with a very conversant reality, which is hunger and starvation in the land. But if you look at it very critical, I think as Nigerians, we also have various responsibilities to do for us to get a better economy. You agree with me that in recent days, we have an exchange rate of the dollar going for 1,100 and so forth. Please, I think it is not just for a one man saddled with this responsibility to control this process. It is our responsibility as Nigerians, with that team that is there, to redirect our mindset and get it right for us to have national economic growth. Thank you. I think this program is targeted at making sure that final year students equip themselves and redirect their minds. And of course, we should not rely ourselves on white-collar jobs, as it is always said. There is need for us to get inculcated into entrepreneurship skills, get businesses registered, do things to make sure we earn a living, even without being an employer, and also being an employer of labor. We should not be dependent on getting the white-collar job, because if you look at the employment statistics, you discover that the unemployment rate has increased drastically, and when you try to check the curve, it is not declining, rather it is increasing rapidly. So there is need for us to speak to graduates, make our teaming million members understand that there is need for us to also do more by seeing how we can equip ourselves with entrepreneurship skills and projects and businesses to register with the CAC and get a better living. By making the youth better persons. I think the templates that have been laid out there to see how jobs can come. You agree with me that this is the first time we are having a minister of humanitarian activity and still having a special senior advisor to the president on humanitarian. This will give checks in what runs within that sector. The same thing happens to both youth. The youth ministry has been broken down. These are various areas where we have seen that the government have taken a drastic decision about that will help pushing the effect of unemployment and to salvage the starvation that has befallen Nigerians as far as this country is concerned.
You know, because for us to build a community that will be able to use the resources, the opportunities, and engagement that will start contributing to the growth of any economy, especially around job creation, around the value of our foreign exchange. We need positivity. So when I saw the theme about redirecting the mind, when I spoke about changing that negativity to positivity. And for us to do it, we need to start from the largest demography of the population, which is the youth. Okay? Where best to get them? NANS has 60 million students. Where best to pass that kind of message about positivity other than this platform using the Nigerian Association of Nigerian Students? That is National Association of Nigerian Students, sorry. That is why I, as a person, and my organization got involved with this summit to push it and make it happen. So that is one of the reasons what we hope this summit will achieve, redirecting the minds of Nigerians.
Okay. If you get to Ondo State, as I speak, this present administration, our theme for this administration is redeemed. And in the redeemed aspect of it, we have what we call is an agency where we do entrepreneurship. In the last few months, in the last few years, we've been able to roll out youths without job, and we've been able to set them on what is called a call to entrepreneurship. And in that call to entrepreneurship, we've been able to let them understand what it is to stand on their own, to have a kickstart, and with little support of money to get them into starting up those businesses, and ideas in making them see who they are identify your potentials, know the things you can do. And when you come to the one I do in my own ministry, which is under the Empower, I can tell you that we have about 18,000 Empowers in the last administration for Ondo State. And out of this, with that 30,000 stipends, we've been able to have almost 67 graduates, PhD holders. And these people, they've been able to sit down to see, not applying for jobs. Few that applied, they went into one ministry or the other within the government system. And those that have not, they've been able to stand on their own. And I can tell you today, they are doing great.